Hello everyone! Today I am going to be putting together a kit that I have been eyeballing for... I honestly have lost track of time for when the Adeptus Mechanicus Pteraxii, whatever you want to say, they're super cool to me. I can't really get over it, but I'm really excited to build this. I think I finished all the Indomitus stuff, but if I dig up any more, I'll get to it. For now, let's build some quadriplegic bats. Let's see what's inside this thing. All right, I've already taken off the shrink wrap. Let's just dump this on out. Oh boy. It looks like they can have a phosphor torch. Okay, a flamer. A fletchet blaster. Cap gun. A rifle. That is just cool. Toss that to the side. Okie dokie. Decals. Into the decal pile. Instructions. Up onto the instruction spot. Bases. And the bane of every modeler's existence. Don't quite work with plastic glue. Don't quite work with super glue. And 5 bases. And hey, we got extras. I actually dislike these quite a bit because you have to hard glue them on and they aren't pegs. I've glued a lot of my Primaris floaty dudes, but long term, and because I play KO who have the weird ball ones, I actually 3D printed a cool little stand for it, and it does kind of chip the paint off. It slides on in. So I'm going to make this into like a dwarf statue and then do something similar for all my minis that use these. I don't know, I'll put a peg or a magnet on them. So, without further ado, let's look at these sprues. Man. Okay, speaking of KO, these guys also look like they have dangly bomb bits. Man, look at all those turbines. Turbines. Wow. Okay. A lot more small detail bits than I anticipated. I have been putting together easy build stuff from Indomitus for a while, and before that I was putting together easy build stuff Poxwalkers for my Death Guard army, and before that I was putting together easy build Vanguard Marines from Shadowspear, and I think I put a few impulsors together between then and now, but I haven't really built any detail kits in a while. Knights aren't details, so this is going to be interesting. So we've got, okay. Not to get too distracted. Admech. They have no legs. They have no arms. It looks like they might have arms, but it's mechanical. So at what point do they decide, I just want to be a torso with stumps? I know the lore for them is, the flesh is weak, but why not take it all the way up? Or I don't know, it's so weird. And then in the Strider thing, you've got the pilot on top, and there's a little gimp dude on the bottom. It's metal. I really want to make some chaos dudes, and that is part of the reason I got this. Is I'm going to build one standard, and then I'm going to try to build one chaos conversion. Oh boy, I just realized. Pteraxii Skystalkers, easy enough. Pteraxii Sterylizors. Come on, Games Workshop, just write Sterylizors. Oh, that's silly. Next sprue. Oh man. I've seen a lot of similar bits, obviously, it's 5 of the same dudes. But man, Admech assault rifle. Admech AK-47. Admech AK-48. That extra bullet. Not legal in the States. These long bits. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. Man. So we got 3 sprues. Are any of them straight duplicates? Yes. No. 3 unique sprues. That's cool. That's I'm excited. I'm really excited. All right. Open this up. And we are going to make a... Skystalkers or Sterylizors? You know what? Flying quadriplegic? Quadrupeds? Quadriplegic? Flying... They're even in black leather. Flying torsos with robot arms and legs and flamethrowers is awesome. I want to make that one. I'm going to find out which one that is. Because I don't play Admech. Sterilizer B? No. Oh, that one's pretty cool too. Maybe I skipped it. I think I skipped it. We will do... Oh, yeah. Weird. We'll make this guy. He's coming in hot. A, B, C, D, E. Huh. This guy it is. Put these instructions where I can see them. And let's get dangerous. All right. Oh. So we start by building the same base for the models. All right. Oh, hey, yeah. We're back to sprues kind of all over. We've got 7, 4, 28s, the 100s, the 80s, the 40s. Whew. Indomitus has spoiled me. I need 30, 29, 31, and 34. Hopefully. I see 39. So this is where I'll start. I got my clippers. I got the plastic glue, and I got my X-Acto knife. Okay. That's fine. Here we go. 29. Try to be extra careful with these because they're very thin. So I'll clip twice for extra precision, the gunpla way. And then get that extra slag off. 34. Man. I have been on the fence about starting a 4th army for a while. And I do demons, Death Guard, Space Wolves, and I do have 10 Chaos Knights. So I have a Chaos Knight army. But it's, I don't know, it just hasn't really been what I wanted it. I don't know what I expected. I love giant robots, but then it's tough. I don't know if it's for me, so I might sell them and do something else. Start a mini army. Well, sell like 3 of them, because the rest are really pretty. But Admech keeps coming up, and I want to do Chaos Admech so badly. I need Torso 29. Where are you, buddy? Oh, don't tell me. No? So every time I look at Admech, I think Dark Mech. I mean, who doesn't? Oh. Imperial people. Oh, I already clipped 29. Duh. People loyal to the God Emperor probably don't think Dark Mech. But I've already converted a Dark Mech call that I was going to use as a... Oh. It just got put into Legends. It's gone now, I think. But it was a... Man, I can't remember the name for the life of me. It was some really crazy name, but they could take a... Oh my goodness, I gotta look this up. Warhammer documents. It's a Forge World unit. I don't even know if I have the Forge World books. I don't know. It was the Forge World Dark Mech dude who would heal knights, but then they changed the knight keyword so he doesn't really heal anything. And they could take a pissed off angry palanquin. And there's a 30K model for it. And it's a really complicated, crazy name. But I was using them for a bit in narrative games with my Renegades and Heretics and a Knight. But then, they pretty much axed all that. But I converted a lot of Admech stuff in 7th when I played Renegades and Heretics. And it was so fun. And then 9th just kind of caught me out of nowhere. One of the guys I hang out with kept saying, 9th is around the corner. We're going to get 9th soon. But he'd been saying it for like a year. So I'd kind of forgotten the possibility of a new edition. And I thought, if they're going to come out with 9th, it's going to be once Psychic Awakening is done, which we got. Psychic Awakening ended. And like the next day, we got a new edition. All right, let's see how this foot fits. Boom. Easy enough. Not much room for conversions on these dudes because the pegs. But I guess you could do this leg in a few different ways if you sliced that off. I'm just going to follow the rules right now. So now we've got 9th edition, and we're seeing all these new rules for Space Marine guns, and it seems like it's going to shake everything up. And I want to wait and see what happens. Renegades and Heretics are gone, so I would like to wait and see if they come back as Traitor Mechanicus. What do they call Chaos Knights? I thought they gave them a weird name. No, it's just Chaos Knights. Like not Adeptus. There's Adeptus Traitoris, and then there's Astra Militarum. Astra Traitoris? Militarum Traitor? Well, whatever. If they come out with Traitor Guard, I'm back on that in a heartbeat. I loved... Oh, hey, what's this guy? I bend a little thing. The conversion opportunities from that army and defiling Imperial models is really fun. So it looks like I bent a tiny little piece. I don't know if I can show. There's a little cable right here. Where are some tweezers? Here we go. Not the best tweezers I got, but they'll do. See if I can just bend that back. That'll do. Plugs into the leg hole. But this is so metal. I mean, what if... So, first off, Admech's all red and black. Instead of that, do kind of, thinking like Nurse White, Hospital White, with red, so their stumps are still bleeding. Just blood everywhere. And the weird backpack thingy. Okay. Oh wow, that's a big surface area. Fits on pretty well. Pretty cool so far. So it looks like each one of them you build the basic body, and then you choose whether you're doing a Skystalker or a Sterilizer. I don't know if I should pronounce that weird because it's got a Y and a Z in there. So we need the weird piston claw feet. 36 and 33. I want to apologize for the long delay. Times are tough for everyone right now, and I've just had a little rough patch, and I didn't want to come on and be negative and whatnot. I like to do this when I'm in a good mood to rise me up higher. When I'm in a bad mood, I'll do this, quietly and put on a TV show so my little scatterbrain monkey brain can watch that, and I can focus on this and just do it all in silence and not have to hear myself think. There we go. And actually, I can show off what I've been working on after I get this guy built in my, burps, in my silent building. Jeez. Oh man, look at these. Okay. do these one at a time because I can't really tell which one's which. Oh my goodness. I'm burping like crazy. Oh. Ugh. But I'm willing to bet when I go to stick it on, it'll become apparent pretty quickly. Alright, so there's a little spot on the back, spot on the side. Boom. Let's get some glue on there. The slightest little droplet of plastic glue. Pray to the glue gods to hold the machine gods together. Glue gods. Oh, you've blessed me with too much glue. Now, Achilles piston. Go to the other side. Too much glue. Drop it right there. Another reason I haven't done one of these in a little while is I ordered a new mat. I've been using construction paper covering up my extremely dirty green cutting craft mat. And it's been delayed. I mean, the postal system in America is kind of in trouble right now. And I'm sure Amazon warehouses are, well, in trouble right now. Anywho, it's gotten delayed a few times. It was supposed to arrive by 19 minutes ago, but it has not. So I don't know when it's going to show up. But my next one will hopefully be on a nice, let's see here, on its way but running late. Should have been a nice new mat. Hopefully it's not too glossy. There we go. Dynamic entry. Do I have a heretic nearby? I've been working on too much non-heresy. It's gonna have him dynamic entry a heretic. Oh man. I'm becoming some sort of weird Imperial player? Jeez. Here we go. Bam, dynamic entry. Okay, that'd be a really cool way to pose these guys. Who's the... Ooh, on Necrons. Kicking a Necron in the face. Yeah, I got a Necron. Got a bunch of Necrons. Don't like the pegs they come with? Bam, get some Indomitus Necrons. Hose them on the Necrons. Now I really want to do that. Just a whole army of Admech. What do the kids say? Yeeting on Necrons? Oh, I'm in my 30s. It's depressing. Okay, onto the head. Crazy gas mask looking. Oh, so cool. So cool. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. It's like the Elysian dudes, but cranked up to 11. Looks like there's a very, very thin mold line. And I think this just plugs right into his chest? Yeah. Boom. Where did I put those? There. Oh, I've also been doing some more 3D printing. I designed a chain axe for a prop. Then someone asked if I could scale it down to Terminator size. And this is one that's a little too big. So I made a whole bunch that were smaller, but I'm pretty dang happy with that. So I might do plague axes next, or make it a little less chaos, and chain axes for everyone, because they're really cool. Toss that to the side. All right. Got that on. We got the pistons on. This guy's going a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought this was going to be a really long build. So I'm going to talk normally. 44 and 43. Now watch me eat my words as this takes forever. First bit where we jump to a different sprue. Yep. Back to sprue, what I'm going to call number 1. Clip off 44. I gotta wonder, the extended barrels for these, what's it do aside from looks? I know with, you know, projectile weapons it can help with accuracy, but this is a flamethrower, I think. It's a phosphorus gun. Which I'm pretty sure just means it shoots radiation. Oh, don't put that away yet, Joe. We need bit 43, which you would expect. Here's 44. You'd think 43 would be like right next to it, but that's 81. And that's 80. Okay. Let's see here. 59, 100, 101, 60. Back to the original. Okay, here's 40, 43. So they just had the gun in a weird spot. That makes sense. I have a big conversion planned that I might record. I just bought, oh boy, more Forge World kits for $30K than I care to admit, so that I could custom build my Dark Heresy character, the Space Wolf with Castier Pattern Chain Axe, in MK3. Okay, so I'm wondering if I should glue this on first. No, definitely not. I should get the arms on first. But in the old Marines, honestly all Marines, it's kind of hard to find that perfect pose for something as personalized as an RPG character. And I found that one mini has the perfect pose, but it doesn't have the perfect weapon or the perfect head or the perfect arms. It's just got the perfect leg and a torso. Another has the perfect arms, another has the perfect head, and another has the perfect weapon. So I bought all of them. They finally arrived, but I kind of forgot what was what, so I gotta go back to my notes. Yeah, that's some dynamic entry stuff. Where's that Necron? Come here, you little techno punk. Boom. Boom. And that fits pretty well. He's gonna steal your kill. After we're gonna zap him, I'm gonna phosphorix him. Oh man. I might just have to build all these guys like so. And then, I don't know, paint them, put them on eBay. I just love building. Here I go building again. All right. On to the cool part. It's all cool. What am I saying? I'm assuming these are the wings, because this is where all the rest of the stuff is. And that assumption is correct. Clippy. Oh. Clip. All these out. 45. This son of a gun right here. And 46, 24, 66, 81, 107. Don't tell me I already clipped it and forgot. I don't think I did. Sometimes I'll see the bit and I'll see the wrong number, or I'll look at the instructions and kind of second guess myself. So I'm gonna take it nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure whoever's watching has seen the bit on the sprue and is yelling at me at the screen. Wait, yep, right in front of me. Jeez. Okay, let's get this slag off. I really do like the new Admech minis. The weird wings on these guys that totally are not futuristic at all in the design. Same with the flyers. The cool little hover tank thing. Oh, so cool. And I've watched a few battle reports, and they seem to be pretty good. Because, you know, it's all fun to have an army that looks awesome, but it really stinks to put your cool new toys on the table that you spent hours converting and painting and assembling, and then they just don't do anything. Especially if you're narrative. Because you want to write an epic tale for all your minis. You want them to do well. And I've learned playing Crusade that it just really stinks when you get tabled more in Crusade than in tournament play. In a tournament, you expect it. In Crusade, I expect to have like an awesome tale written about this unit or that character or whatever, and then they don't do anything, or they show up too late because weird reserve rules, or they just get murked to turn 2. It's like, oh, I had high hopes to have this guy get upgraded and everything. So it does help when a unit is durable enough to survive long enough to do something, like kick a Necron in the head. Or I played, that's a little too much. I tried Tabletop Simulator a while ago with Death Guard and some Poxwalkers. Killed a jet bike captain. Now, they didn't like full wounds to 0 wounds him. He had 1 wound left, and he was just flying around the tabletop being a butthole. So I charged him with like 10, ton of attacks, wounded on 5s. Hey, I got a wound. Hey, he failed to save. Hey, he re-rolled it, and failed it again. Which I wish had happened in Crusade, because then you'd give those guys an upgrade of I don't even know what. But yeah, Crusade's fun. The missions are all over the place. And I think it's a lot more fun in person to see someone smiling or really get the energy of yelling at their dice and absorb it. These guys are hard to hold on to. I'm getting ahead of myself. So now we glue these on? Yeah. Man, the thought of transporting these makes me not want to play the army. I mean, Death Guard have enough fiddly bits, and the Nurgle demons, thank goodness they're not Slanesh demons, with plague bearers have all their swords and horns, got a bunch of bloodletters with their big old swords and horns, and oh my goodness, plague drones. I magnetized the riders and the bases so I could take them all fully apart. Oh no. Did I do that? See, there's a nub right there? Yeah, there's not a nub there. There's about where a nub used to be. But I sliced it off. Well, it's a learning experience. See how it fits with the nub. Simple enough. And let's see how it fits without the nub. Wow, these are really difficult for me to pick up. Looking at that bit, I don't think the nub is really required. I mean, if I put that on sideways, can you even tell? Oh, no, it's upside down. It's not what you see is what you get. One of these is upside down, so it's just going to spin in circles. But these guys make plague drones look sane. Huh. Okay, so we have 3 points of connectivity. These 2 little guys and that dude. We've got a slot here. Oh, hey. So, in some other kits, let me see if I've got one that I can do an example of. No, that's the wrong piece. Oh, sorry about this. So on Caradron, they kind of just worked in the design to have a spot for the base to fit. I love these little dudes. I wish I could play AOS more. On these guys, they just slapped a little piece down there. I was looking at it thinking, what the heck glues to that? It needs something. And then I realized it is designed for this little dude. So that's useful. But I don't want to use that little dude. I want to cut it off. I'm going to wait. Wait and see if the urge to convert these to all be karate kicking Necrons in the face overcomes me. Man. Rip recasters. Good luck with this kit. Can you imagine resin this thin? Like if you ever worked with Forge World resin and you get a little fiddly bit. See, do I have any nearby? And it's just like, oh, stiff breeze, break. I don't think I have any fiddly Forge World nearby. Oh, hey. Yeah, so Ripper Swarms, there used to be flying Ripper Swarms. And this is about as thin as they get. And that's worrisome. This is a lot thicker and smaller than these. That's like 3 sheets of construction paper. This little thing at the top is just begging to crack off. But I'm lucky enough to get those in a bit swap for Demon Prince Nurgling. Getting those wings to stick on has been a little tricky. Oop. All right. A Pteraxii. I know some people say Scatarii, which I guess is some form of correct pronunciation. Oh man, look at it. Is just made for this. Ooh, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. I got a bunch of these Necrons, and I don't care. I got a few Indomitus. I've been selling the stuff I don't use, but I was really on the fence about if I wanted to start Necrons, and I tried a few Warriors in my old paint scheme, and I just wasn't really feeling it. I love all the new stuff they're getting, but at the end of the day, Necrons don't have personality, and I need an army with personality. Necrons are just machines. Admech have a little bit of flesh. They still have human heads. You can name them, you can give them personality, but this dude, nah. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking real good. Ultimate test. So when I do conversions to bases, I like them to resemble the height they would have normally been, to try to avoid any chance that someone would say modeling for advantage. It's just also personal preference. It's almost a challenge. You know, if I put this guy on a base that high, it could look really cool, but it's modeling for advantage or disadvantage. But someone might go, I don't want to play against that. And I want stuff that everyone wants to play against. I strive to be the person that when someone new gets into the hobby and they ask, who should I play against? They say, Joe's a good guy to play against. Or just, Joe's a nice guy. That looks pretty dang close. This conversion is a go. All right, so I think I'm gonna take the top little bit of that Necron spine off. I don't know if you can tell, but I've chipped the very tip of my X-Acto blade. I cannot remember where, but it does bother me and I might have to replace this one. Let's whittle that down a little. And what I'm trying to do is to get this rounded surface to fit snug or something, a good solid connection for this plastic glue to take hold. Because this piece is way too finicky to try pinning. normally that's what I would do. And I also want a dynamic pose. So where... back of the Necron's head is the next thing. I'm just going to slice a little tiny piece, like a transparent bread piece. If you watch the really old Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Donald Duck thing, where they're like super poor, I have no idea what that was. But they're slicing bread to eat, and Mickey slices it so thin it's transparent. And I almost said Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo. Okay, we're doing it. Let's slather this baby up with some plastic glue. I love when a late night conversion idea just works, you know? Just excellent. So excellent. Now, I was really tempted to just slather this thing in plastic glue, but I had to remember less is more with plastic glue. You want a good surface area, but you don't want to glob it on. And I did a Kit Bash speed challenge thing at the Hobby Expo last year, which kind of bummed won't be happening this year. Obviously, it's in, I think it's November, and it's in Dallas, well, DFW, I believe Grapevine, Texas, which is the greater Dallas area. And Dallas is a COVID hotspot, and Texas is a COVID hotspot, so it's definitely not going down. Oh, yeah. Oh! But it was a really fun thing. I got to meet a lot of new players, introduce myself to people, win the cosplay contest, because no one enters. All right, I'm going to pause and hold this and get a drink of water. All right, I'm back. Check that out. That is so cool. Boom. Oh. Oh yeah, that doesn't really show it off. Let's see. Good. I know. Flat surface. That's cool. It is wobbly because the Necron is... Oh man, it's not even fully glued. It's going to be wobbly either way, but the Necron isn't glued to the base yet. Oh no, it's not done. Oh geez. I got a little bit of work to do on this clip, but I think you got the general gist. Come on, plastic glue. Give a prayer to the plastic glue gods for me while I hold this for the next 1,800 hours. And let me pause again. All right, it definitely needs to dry some more, but that is so cool. So cool. I did have to clip off the Necron spine completely to get this to really grab on and take a small slice out of the back of the Necron head. But I'm going to put this aside. Thank you for watching me build a Skitarii. I already forgot the crazy name. Flying crazy angry flamethrower guys. I'll see about converting one to chaos. I've got fury wings that I was going to use on these, but now I wonder if they're too small. I'll have to find out. And if they work, I'll try to do a video on that. Oh yeah, that's already coming off again. So I'm going to set this down in a position where I think it can dry best. Try to take as much weight off of it as possible. And I'll show you what I've been working on in the meantime. I think I might have shown off my Assault Intercessors for Space Wolves. I don't know if you can tell, I got a little bit of paint on them. This is just the base coat of black, gray, and umber? What's it called? just ordered more of it. Somber gray. And then I hit him with a few more grays. And Space Wolf, Primaris, Lieutenant. I believe I said I was going to do a build on converting this dude, and I ended up just kind of going with it on my own, so I'm sorry about that. A lot of holding things while they glued, and this axe was a pain in the butt. But if you do a conversion like this, geez, I think this is like 4 different arms. Make sure you cut up a bolt gun and put a pistol or bolt gun in the holster. So he's what you get. Just a little combat knife back there. It's chipped a little. Bam, bam, balloon badoon. And in all of its glory, except its head, my Primaris Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf. When I started this conversion, I was certain that old Marines were going away and we'd be seeing Primaris on Thunderwolves. Now I go and see that we're getting 2 wound standard Marines and pissed off heavy bolters, but talk about a crazy good centerpiece model. I'm still excited. And I'm excited to be making these recordings again. I'm excited for all of you to make comments. I hope this helps brighten your day. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.